Good afternoon and welcome back to Dynasty Ballpark, here for this clash between Southland and the Canterbury Red Sox in the Jefferies Cup tournament over the weekend. We've got Southland are going to be fielding first here. We're going to have Quinn Wickens is going to be on the mound for them. Catching is Blake Purdy. First base we got Takano Tahuia. Sorry if I got that wrong. Charlie Telfer's going to be at second. On third is Eli. I can't read that writing. Melly. And then we've got Kean Smith is playing shortstop. Round in left field we got Kyan Johnson. Centre field we've got Scott Sinclair. And then rounding it out we've got Braden Heslip out in right field. With Canterbury batting first, we're going to have Callum Bishop leading off, Leon Lum on deck, and then Jackson Watt at the gate. Our umpires for the game, we've got Dave Fortain calling the balls and strikes. We're going to have Nicky Ogier over on first, and Matt Ogier on third. Looking forward to a cracking one here with a beautiful day here in Canterbury. Looking forward to a good game here. It should be well fought contest. Obviously Quinn Wickens, a local here in the Canterbury competition, pitching for Southland. Couldn't quite hear that. It sounds like there's a change for Southland in their DP role. Might catch up on that once they come out to bat. Just getting the last couple of warm-up pitches here, then we'll be set to go. Obviously Callum Bishop returning back on Tuesday night from his stint on the Black Sox tour recently in Australia, with the Test match series between the Black Sox and Australia. So he'll be looking forward to getting his best foot forward here. Alright, and here we go, set to go here. Callum Bishop stepping into the box. Just missing on the outside there for ball one. That's gone straight up in the air. And looks like first baseman coming over to take that. The first out. Leon Lum stepping into the box. Jackson Watt on deck. And Bailey Hamilton at the gate. Obviously Leon Lum, another player returning from Australia who was on Major Stocks duty over the last weekend. There's a cool strike on the inside channel. That's a nice hit ball up the middle centre field. Beautiful line drive there from Leon Lum. Gets himself aboard for the first hit of the game. Stepping into the box, Jackson Watt. And Bailey Hamilton on deck. There's a low lifter on the outside for a strike, called strike. There's a drop ball on the inside, nicely fielded by third baseman to take the force play at second on the fielder's choice. So Jackson getting safely aboard on that with the fielder's choice. Nice pickup by third baseman Eli Marley, something like that. Bailey Hamilton stepping in and Ruben Elkins on deck. So it's 2 down, runner on 1. Obviously Bailey, another player that's just returned from Australia, from Black Sox duty. There's a ball outside. And it's a foul ball into the net to even the count at 1-1. There's a hard hit ball straight to the shortstop, and it's nicely fielded and thrown over to first base for the force play at 1. So Canterbury leaving a runner aboard, not managing to get their runner home, so going into the bottom of the first, it's still going to be 0-0. Going to see Southland's reply shortly. I'll just run through the defensive lineup for Canterbury. We're going to have Bailey Hamilton on the mound. Josh Lubieski is catching, with Callum Bishop's going to be on first, Ruben Elkins at second, Caleb Stewart is in the hot corner on third base, Drew Delator is at shortstop, and we've got Grayson Keppers out in left field, Leon Lam at centre field, and Jackson Watt's going to be out in right field for the Red Sox. Leading off for Southland is going to be number 55, Scott Sinclair. And then we're going to have TK Tahuia on deck for Southland. Just waiting for the pitcher to change his cleats. Obviously not allowed to use metal cleats in the batter's box here on Dynasty Ballpark's artificial turf, so just putting his metals back on for the grip on the rubber out there. Quite a good turnout here at the ballpark this weekend, because we've not only got the Jubilee Cup going on with the women, we've got the Mainland Shield for the under 17 boys. So there's quite a few teams here at the ballpark this weekend. It's great to see all the colours for the respective regions around the park. So we've got Scott Sinclair just stepping into the box here, and Bailey ready to deliver on his first pitch. Foul ball back off the catcher's glove there, back to the screen for ball 1. Ball low. It's 2 balls, no strikes here on Scott Sinclair. nice foul ball. Nice swing and a foul ball back to the net there for the first strike. It's a nice spot on the outside corner there for strike 2. It's a foul ball straight back over our heads. That ball's headed down softball lane. Count remains 2-2. It's a swing and bunt. It's hit straight back to Bailey Hamilton, pitcher. He throws it over to 1 for first out. So a 1-3 play. So stepping into the box is TK Tahuia. There's a ball down low on the inside, just trying to work that inside channel. We've got Kian Smith on deck, the shortstop for Southland. There's a swing and a foul ball back to the net. Evens up the count 1-1. There's a hit up the middle, and that's going to be Southland's first hit of the game with a single out to centre field. This brings into the box number 45, Kian Smith, with Quinn Wickens on deck. Just shaping the bunt there. See, trying to get that runner across the second. With ball down low, just pulled out of that. Looked like there might have been a bit of a change of pace there from Bailey on that pitch. There's a wild pitch back to the net there. It's going to get the runner across to 2. Ball on the inside. Just 3 balls on the hitter here. Called strike. That was right down the heart of the plate, that one. Moves into a hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Called strike. That's a good spot on the outside from Bailey. It's a great comeback pitch to fill up the count. Bailey Hamilton gets him looking on that same outside corner. Strikes him out looking for out number 2. Brings into the box Quinn Wickens with Braden Heslip on deck. He's swinging at the first pitch, Quinn, and he's put that over the first base dugout. So we've got 2 down. swing and a miss on the outside quarter. Bailey's really got that pitch going on the outside there for strike 2. Bailey missing on the outside there. There's a swing and a foul ball back to the screen. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a nice hit. And that has gone. That's a double fencer there from Quinn Wickens. That's going to put Southland ahead 2 runs to 0 with a solo shot, a shot over the second fence out there. So it's a 2-run home run there for Quinn Wickens. Still 2 down. With Braden Heslip stepping into the box. The called strike down the middle. There's a swing and a foul ball straight over the backstop. Just waiting for that ball to come back because the other one's gone up softball lane, so count resumes. No balls, 2 strikes. It's a ball on the outside. There's a slap straight down to first base for to retire the side. So Braden Heslip is the 3rd out of the inning. But not before Southland has scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st. So putting Canterbury on the back foot here. So Canterbury got some work to do when they come back out. And it will be Ruben Elkins that leads off. Welcome back to the broadcast here. We're just going into the top of the 2nd with Ruben Elkins, who's also just returned from Australia from the Major Sox Test Series with the junior Steelers. Yeah. A lifter on the outside for ball 1. There's a hard swing at the ball, but it's gone straight to second base for the 4-3 put out. So 1 down, Josh Lubieski stepping into the box. And Grayson Kepper, good to see him back in the Canterbury uniform who's going to be on deck. Josh looks at strike one. There's a swing and a foul tip on a lifter there for strike two. There's a lifter on the outside part of the plate. Ball one. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a hard hit ball, but it looks like it's gone straight to centre field. Barely had to move there, so records the second out for a fly out to centre field. And so stepping in, Grayson Kipper. We've got Caleb Stewart on deck. Has a look at that first one, strike one. It's a nice pitch from Quinn Wickens there. They sort of bent it in. It's a nice hard hit. That's gone all the way down the third baseline to left field for a stand-up double. It's a nice hit for Grayson Kipper. Stepping into the box here for the Canterbury Red Sox is number 8, Caleb Stewart. And Drew Delator on deck. There's a swing at the first pitch there from Caleb Stewart, fouls it off. It's a swing and a miss for strike two. Canterbury 2 down with a runner on 2. It's a ball down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quinn Wickens started this game quite well for Southland here. He's put a swing and bunt up to the third base line, and a bit of an error by the third baseman there. Allows Stewart to make it to first safely and move Grayson Kipper over to third. So, got runners on the corners with Drew Delator stepping in, and then top of the shop, Callum Bishop on deck. There's a swing and a miss as Caleb Stewart gets himself over to second on that pitch. So we strike one, runners on second and third. 2 down. and 1 strike on the hitter. It's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. He's sort of little pop fly over the shortstop there will end the inning. So Canterbury leaving another 2 runners on base. So the score's going to remain as we go into the bottom of the second. Canterbury 0, Southland 2. Looks like we're set to go here in the bottom of the second. Got third baseman Eli Mowley stepping in with Keon Johnson on deck. There's a ball outside from Bailey Hamilton, first pitch. Foul ball down into the ground for strike 1. 1-1's the count. Nice hard strike on the inside part of the plate from Bailey. Put some heat on that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the outside part of the plate for strike 3. So Eli Mowley going down on strikes there for the first out. There's a swing and a miss with, on the first pitch from Keon Johnson. On deck we've got Dylan Richardson. No, it looks like that change was for the DP, Dylan Richardson. Looks like Blake Purdy will be hitting for himself. Sorry, it's Charlie Telfer hitting for himself. So he's on deck. So we've got no balls, 2 strikes. It's a foul ball. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Keon Johnson. Another foul ball back into the catcher's pads. Count remains the same, 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a hard hit ball straight to Caleb Short on third, who gets it across to Callum Bishop for a nice 5-3 play there to record the second out. So this is Charlie Telfer hitting for himself. It was going to be Dylan Richardson, who's the DP. So Charlie's hitting for himself here in the 8 hole. On deck we've got Blake Purdy. That's a nice hit. It's straight up to centre field. Nice catch taken out there by Leon Lum at centre field for the third out of the inning. Okay, looks like we're set to go again here after those warm-up pitches. So Canterbury back at the top of their shop there with Callum Bishop leading off. This is the top of the third inning. There's a ball on the outside part of the plate. There's a hard hit foul ball that's gone straight up in the air. We got, yeah, it's just fallen safely into foul territory there, up between the first base line and the fence. The Southland outfielder not quite getting over there to make that catch. So Callum will resume his at-bat 1-1. Ball on the outside. Count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. That's a hard hit ball. That's gone really, really high. Centre fielder getting under it, and he takes it to retire Callum Bishop for the first out of the top of the third. Stepping in is Leon Lum. He had a nice hit out to centre field his last at bat. Oh, he puts a nice bunt up the third baseline, and he is rapid. He has beaten that out to get himself safely aboard. So it's just showing the versatility of Leon Lum's game there. He can bang it up the middle or just put down a nice bunt to get himself aboard. So Jackson Watt stepping in with Bailey Hamilton on deck. So it gives Canterbury a runner on first, 1 down. And Leon Lum's going to try and steal second. And he manages to get under that tag. Nice slide. Umpire's pretty adamant that that tag missed, so he's going to stand up on second with a stolen base. And we've got 1 ball on Jackson. He's hit one straight up the middle there. Shortstop's not going to be able to get it, and Leon Lum's going to come all the way from second and score. So there's a nice RBI single there from Jackson Watt. And we've got Bailey Hamilton stepping in with Ruben Elkins on deck. And Bailey goes hard at that first pitch and fouls it back to the net. Oh, a big swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, and 2's the count. Oh, and there's a swing and a miss as Bailey Hamilton chases that rise ball for out number 2. So Ruben Elkins stepping into the box. That's a nice hit, opposite field, and it's gone straight to left field. Swinging at the first pitch there, Ruben Elkins. Got good contact on it, just unfortunately hit it straight down the neck of the left fielder. So that retires Canterbury, not before they managed to get their first run on the board, leaving a runner aboard. So it's now 2-1 to Southland. Right, welcome back as we're set to go here in the bottom of the third. So leading off for Southland is Blake Purdy, catcher, having his first look at Bailey Hamilton, and he gets a strike on the inside part of the plate for strike one. Nice follow-up pitch there from Bailey Hamilton, a drop ball, not quite where catcher wanted it, but effective for strike two. There's a ball on the outside. Bailey does get through his work quite quickly. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Blake Purdy, the catcher for Southland. Oh, inside spot. Just missing on the inside part of the plate. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a foul back to the net. Keeps the count 2-2. Beautiful pitch on the outside part of the plate there from Bailey Hamilton to get Blake Purdy out looking for out number 1 in the bottom of the third. Brings us back to the top of the shop here for Southland with Scott Sinclair, who has a swing and a miss at the first pitch. Swing and a miss for the second pitch as well. Canterbury pitcher well ahead here. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. It's going to get him out swinging at strike 3. So 2 down. Got TK Tahuya stepping in, first baseman for Southland, with Kieran Smith on deck. He takes the ball first pitch. Ball down low. It's 2 balls, no strikes. There's a swing and a hard hit foul ball into the first base dugout net. Count goes 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a ball up high. Moves into a hitter's count here. 3 balls, 1 strike. The called strike on the inside. Full count. There's a nice hit through the 5-6 hole. Out to Grayson Kepper in left field. So TK Tahuya safely aboard with his second hit of the game. Brings in Cayman Smith, shortstop for Southland. A cool strike on the inside part of the plate. Ball down low. Takes it to 1-1. Ball outside. Try to change of speed there from Bailey. Takes us to 3 balls, 1 strike count. It's a swing into the ground there, and nice play from Caleb Stewart, who scoops that up and gets it across to Callum Bishop to retire the side. So third out there, and leaving a runner aboard Southland. So we're now going into the top of the 4th. Welcome back as we're set to go in the top of the 4th. Obviously Southland doing a good job, managing to hang on to the lead. Pretty close game here. 2-1 score remains to Southland, with Josh Lubieski leading off with a nice cold strike on the outside from Quinn Wickens. So we've got Josh Lubieski leading off, and then we've got Grayson Kepper on deck. There's a ball on the outside, evens up the count. Called strike on the inside part of the plate. Takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a swing of the bat, and that's going to drop in. It's a nice hit from Josh Lubieski, getting his first hit. That's gone out to right field, in the gap between right field and centre, but fielded by right field. So Josh Lubieski gets a nice hit. Lead off the inning. So we have Grayson Kepper stepping in, who had a nice stand-up double his last at bat. Grayson shaping to bunt there and just fouls it off. Looking at moving that runner. So got no balls, 1 strike. Still going with that sacrifice bunt call. A called strike. Strike 2. Dave just losing his cool on that one. We are no balls, 2 strikes. It's a drop 3rd strike there, so Grayson Kepper was automatically out even though he ran, because there was a runner on 1, but Josh Lubieski manages to get himself across to 2nd. So Canterbury do have a runner in scoring position with 1 down. So we've got Caleb Short stepping into the box with Drew Delator on deck. There's Caleb Stewart looking to bunt himself aboard there with a running bunt. It's a foul ball, it's gone straight over the backstop. Got an infield single his last at bat with a bit of an error from the 3rd baseman, so looking to get aboard again here, Caleb Short. There's a ball high. Count goes to 1-1. That's a nice hit through the 5-6 hole. That's going to bring Josh Lubieski round to score, and Caleb Short's a single, RBI single there. So it's going to level up the score at 2-2. Brings Josh Lubieski and Drew Delator into hit. Still 1 down. First pitch on Drew Delator is called strike. It's a swing and a miss for strike 2 on Josh Lubieski. Caleb Stewart manages to get himself across safely to 2nd base, just avoiding that tag. So we do have a runner in scoring position. It's no balls, 2 strikes on Drew Delator. Then on deck we've got top of the shop again, Callum Bishop. It's a swing and a foul ball into the catcher's pads. Count's going to stay the same. Drew Delator showing a clean pair of heels there. That was a nice hit. Fielded by the 2nd baseman. He just managed to beat out the throw. So he gets himself aboard with a Canterbury now have a runner on 1st and 2nd. 3rd, sorry. So runners on the corners. Callum Bishop stepping in. So back at the top of the shop here for Canterbury. That's a nice hit from Callum Bishop there. And that has gone. That's a home run from Callum Bishop. It's going to score 3 runs. Takes the score out to 5-2. So it's still 1 down here for Canterbury as Leon Lum steps in for that home run straight over the softball superstore sign. Scored 3 runs for Canterbury. As Leon Lum looks at ball 1. It's time called, just as that ball's coming back from the outfield. Ball 2. Set a hit to centre field and a safe punt. Leon Lum, so we're looking to keep his batting average going here. That's a nice off-field hit as he flies out to right fielder for the second out of the inning. Brings into the box Jackson Watt. He had a single up the middle his last at bat. There's a cool strike on the outside corner. It's a ball up. 1-1 is the count. Oh, it's a hard swing and a foul ball into the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. There's a hard shot hit straight to the third baseman, and it's going to retire the side. So after Canterbury doing some damage there, scoring 3 runs, it's now 5-3 Canterbury. Top Welcome batters, we're set to go here in the top of the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading off for Southland will be Quinn Wickens, and on deck is Braden Heslip. And it's a swing and a miss. It's going to even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That's it. Ball, just a bouncing ball, just hit to Caleb Stewart there across the diamond, and he managed to field it cleanly and get it across to Callum Bishop to retire Quinn Wickens on the putout. This brings Braden Heslip in to hit. His first pitch is a ball on the outside. On deck as we've got Eli Mowley, the third baseman. That's a hard shot, hit straight over shortstop. It's a hard hit ball. That's tough for any shortstop to take that. So he's safely aboard with 1 down. Eli Mowley takes strike 1 on the outside. There's a swing and a miss, and it's attempted steal attempt, and it Braden Heslip is going to be retired, caught stealing. So he's the second out of the inning. It's caught stealing. Counting's 2 strikes on the hitter here, Eli Mowley. No runners board, 2 down. Legal pitch called on Bailey Hamilton there, so it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time called. Foul ball back to the screen. It's going to keep the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside, so brings the count to 2 and 2. There's a hit straight back to Bailey Hamilton on the mound, who's going to just jog across and give that to Callum Bishop for the 1-3 put out. Score's going to stay the same at the bottom of the 4th, 5-2 to Canterbury. Welcome back here as we're set to resume in the top of the fifth inning. Bailey Hamilton is going to lead off for the Canterbury Red Sox. Southland have made a change on the mound. Looks like Josh Richardson has come into pitch. And Bailey Hamilton goes hard at that first pitch and lands it in diamond 2 by the look of it. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Catches just called time. So no balls and 2 strikes on Bailey Hamilton here. He swings that down into the ground in front of the third baseman, who fields it and gets it across to first in time to get Bailey Hamilton on the 5-3 putout. So 1 down and for Canterbury here. As Ruben Elkins steps into the batter's box with Josh Lubieski on deck. There's a ball outside. There's a foul ball back to the net from Ruben Elkins. Takes the count to 1-1. And there's a little pop fly, and it's good fielding there from Cayman Smith's managed to get himself over to take that pop fly up the third base line to get out number 2. So Ruben Elkins pop flied. Brings in Josh Lubieski. That's a nice hit straight up the middle first pitch for Josh Lubieski. Gets himself aboard again. It's for his second. And there's going to be a 2-down catcher call here, so Ruben Elkins will come out to run for him so he can get his gear on. So stepping into the box is Grayson Kipper, and then Caleb Short is on deck. There's Grayson Kipper going at the first pitch, and he's going to put that foul just down next to the first base dugout, just over the fence. Ruben Elkins going to have a steal attempt here and gets himself safely across the 2 on the swing from Grayson Kipper, so it's now strike 2. So we've got no balls, 2 strikes. It's 2 down in the top of the 5th. And Grayson Kipper has got under that. He's put it straight up in the air. And first baseman safely gets underneath it and takes that catch for a fly out. So that retires the side. No change to the score. Score remains 5-2 to Canterbury. In the top of the 5th, just going into the bottom of the 5th. Okay, we're set to go here in the bottom of the fifth inning. With Karen Johnson leading off. It's a ball on the inside. A swing and a miss for strike one. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a swing and a hit straight to third base for the 5-3 put out. So it's the first out. As we've got Charlie Telfer stepping in. He had a nice hit his last at bat. Just flew out to centre field last time, so nice pitch on the inside for strike one. Cool strike. The ball on the outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a hit straight back to Bailey Hamilton, who fields it cleanly and gets a nice throw across for the 1-3 put out. So we're 2 down. Two down in the bottom of the fifth, with Blake Purdy, the catcher, number 9 hitter here for Southland, stepping into the box. And he's swinging at the first pitch, dead ball called. Nice early call from Dave Fortain there on the dead ball. So it's 1 strike. It's a nice pitch on the outside part, just clipping the outside part of the plate there from Bailey Hamilton for strike 2. There's a rise ball up top. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Evens up the count, 2-2. Ooh. It looked like I was going to hit him there. Blake Purdy having to take evasive action to jump out of the way of that. Fills up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a foul tip back to the screen. He's going to keep his batting, his at bat alive here. Full count. It's a nice hit. That's just going to go foul over the third base line. Looked like it was going to stay in for a minute there, but just managed to fade at the... Count stays the same. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss to retire the side on strikes. So the bottom of the fifth, the score's going to remain 5-2. set to go here in the top of the 6th inning. Caleb Stewart's going to lead off for the Canterbury Red Sox. There's Drew Delatour on deck. Caleb Stewart trying to get himself on with a running bunt, just misses, so he's going to have strike one called on him. Swinging, and it's a foul ball straight over, right behind me actually, landing on the tar seal behind me for strike 2. And then he gets a nice hit through the 5-6 hole to get himself safely aboard with a single. So stepping in is Drew Delatour with a runner on first, none down, top of the 6th inning. And Caleb Stewart is stealing, and he's managed to get himself safely across to 2. Wasn't quite watching the fielding area there, could have taken 3rd as well on that. As it is, he remains in scoring position safely on 2. One ball on Drew Delatour. Drew Delatour shaping the bunt and see if he can get that runner across to 3 and just knocks it down foul. Goes to a 1-1 count. It's a foul ball there. Strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. He managed to get him, Drew Delatour get himself under that, and there's a sack fly hit out to right field. It is going to move Caleb Stewart across to 3rd and put him in squibs on 3rd. But that is the first out of the inning, with a fly out to right field. So we're back at the top of the shot where Callum Bishop hit a 3-run home run his last at bat. And now he puts down a little bunt sacrifice as we get a squeeze play to get that 6th run across the plate. So it's a nice play from Canterbury there with a squeeze play. It's now 6-2 to the Red Sox, 2 down. And Leon Lum swinging at that first pitch, fouls it off. It's a ball up high, takes the count to 1-1. Ball outside. 1 ball. Sorry. 2 balls, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. There's a foul ball hit up the 3rd base line, so it's going to stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul back to the screen. It's going to keep the count. 1 ball, 2. Nice change of pace there from Josh Richardson to get that to get Leon Lum looking there for the third out of the top of the 6th inning. So not before Canterbury scored another run, so we're going to go into the bottom of the 6th with Canterbury leading 6 runs to 2. Right, welcome back here. Set to go here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So we got the Southland leadoff hitter, 55, Scott Sinclair, leading us off. He gets a ball first pitch, just avoided the old toes. And there's a swing and a miss at the second pitch. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Low lifter up and in on the inside. Takes the count to 2-2. There's drop third strike there. He has been called out as Callum Bishop was clearly calling inside, and he's out for runner interference. Yeah, as you heard from Dave, the umpire there, it's runner interference. Supposed to run in the channel. So it's 1 down. So we've got TK Tahuya stepping in. And he big swing at the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Bailey winding it up here. There's a pop fly out to centre field for straight to Leon Lum for out number 2. Let's bring the Cayman Smith into bat. Nice pitch on the outside part of the plate there for strike 1 on Cayman Smith. We've got Josh Richardson on deck, who replaced Quinn Wickens in the last inning. There's a pop fly, and Ruben Alcombs managed to get himself out under that to retire the side. So Cayman Smith goes out on a pop fly to second base. out over the first base foul ball line, so no change to the score. In the bottom of the sixth, we are 6-2 to Canterbury. Couple of changes here for Southland. Charlie Telfer has gone out to right field, and Braden Heslip, who was out in right field, has come into pitch. And then we've got Aaron Wakelin, who's come into second base for Southland. As we've got Jackson Watt leading off the top of the seventh, and he takes called strike. First pitch. There's a strike call on the inside channel for strike two. He's come in and he's thrown two pitches, both strikes, so a bit of a wild pitch away from catcher there for ball one. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jackson Watt. Ball down low, takes the count to 2-2. Looks like a change of pace on that one. Jackson just fouling that off to keep himself alive. Count stays 2-2. Foul ball at the third base line. Still at 2s. Ball up high. So we're now gone to full count. It's a good battle here. And there's a hard hit shot through the first baseman's legs out to right field. It's picked up by Charlie Telfer there and thrown in pretty quickly for a lead-off single in the top of the seventh for Jackson Watt. Brings Bailey Hamilton into the batter's box. Ruben Elkins is on deck. Bailey Hamilton swinging at that first pitch. That's gone real high. And the new man on the field, Aaron Wakelin, will take the catch there. The fly out to second base. Pop fly to second. So we're now 1 down. Runner on 1 for Canterbury. As Ruben Alkin steps in. There's a ball down low for ball 1. Got Josh Lubieski on deck. Ball outside. Quickly move to 2 balls, no strikes. Ball on the inside. Count is 3 balls, no strikes. Strike on the outside part of the plate. A comeback pitch. Gives us a hitter's count, 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's a nice hard hit to the off field for Ruben Elkins, out to the left fielder there. Moves that runner across to second. So we now have runners on first and second with 1 down. Josh Lubieski stepping into the box with Grayson Kepper on deck. Ball outside for Josh Lubieski's first pitch. It's a hard foul ball there down the third base line. Brings us to a 1-1 count. Pitch just missing on the inside part of the plate there. Another hard foul ball hit up the third base line. Takes the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just gets under that, it's just popping in the hole, and nice job by Charlie to run in and take the catch. So it's now 2 down. Runners on. Jackson Watt managed to tag up on that pop up to the outfielder and gets himself from second to third. So we've got runners on the corners. So it's 2 down. Grayson Kepper stepping in, and runners on the corners. Ruben Elkins looking to steal over to second. Grayson Kepper fouls that back to the net, so Ruben has to come back. Ball up high. 1-1 the count. It's a ball on the inside at last pitch. Time called by the pitcher, he just steps back off the block there. Got 2 balls, 1 strike on Grayson Kepper. Nice hard hit over to third base and fielded really well and thrown over to the first for a 5-3 put out of Grayson Kepper to retire the Red Sox in the top of the 7th. Score remains 6-2 to the Red Sox as we go into Southland's last chance in the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back as our lead-off hitter for Southland here in the top of the 7th is Aaron Wakelin, who came on in the defensive side of the 7th inning, and he's quickly gone to a 1-1 count. Oh, and that hits him on the foot there, so he's going to be hit by pitch. So he is batting in the 4 hole, and we've got the current pitcher Braden Heslip stepping in. There's a ball on the outside there to Braden Heslip, who's just stepped into the box. There's a swing and a miss. Takes the count to 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Just checks, tried to hold up on the swing there, but too far through the zone on that one. Oh, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball down low. Takes the count to 2-2. That's a hard hit ball down the left field line. Grayson Kepper's got it. He gets that throw in. Oh, and Aaron Wakelin's going to get himself all the way around from first to score with a stand-up double from Braden Heslip on that one. So that brings the score back to 6-3 in favour of Canterbury. Still none down here in the bottom of the 7th. This Stepped into the box here as number 66, Eli Nali. The called strike first pitch. There's a hit straight to Ruben Elkins there at second. So it's going to be a 4-3 put out there to retire Eli for the first out in the bottom of the 7th. So stepping into the box is Kian Johnson. Now have a runner on 3 here for Southland. There's a ball down low for his first pitch. It's ball 2. A called strike on the outside part of the plate as that one just got away from Josh Lubieski there and managed to recover the ball pretty quickly, so that runner stays on third. So we've got 2 balls and 1 strike here on the hitter Kian Johnson. Called strike on the inside part of the plate this time, so takes the count to 2-2. There's a foul ball back to the net, so it's going to stay 2-2. There's a little running, sort of a swinging bunt there, it's just off the plate, straight to the third baseman Caleb Stewart, who fielded it and threw it out. So Kian Johnson was retired on a 5-3 put out. However, Braden Heslip did manage to come across the plate and score on that, so takes the score to 6-4. 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Looks like Dylan Richardson's coming in to have a hit, who was named as the DP at the start of the game. So here we go with Dylan Richardson stepping in. He looks at a called strike. First pitch. There's a ball out wide. So 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes here on Dylan Richardson, the pinch hitter, or the DP. And a called strike on the inside part of the plate is going to end the game, so Dylan Richardson goes down by way of the K for the 3rd out of the bottom of the 7th. This is Potsy been bringing you this game here between the Red Sox and Southland, with Canterbury coming out victors here in the Jefferies Cup for 6-4. Canterbury returning here with a double header. They'll be back again here at 5 o'clock. They'll probably need a bit of a delayed start here as they're coming out to play Otago, but